Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message I reach them.
What we do here is go back.
You know, it's the number one television panel on the U channel.
Good night, everyone. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you are hearing me. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to episode of Extra Class, episode number 194. I trust that everyone has been having a wonderful weekend. I trust that everybody has been having a blessed Sunday. For the persons who are here and ready to listen to each about some things we have to jam down, Jamrock, Jamaica land we love, Land of Food and Water, Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, Vice Cartel, Butcher Bantan, Shelly and Fraser Price, and some whole lot more people like Naranda and them people. Big up on yourself, peeps, manners and respect. Good night, we're there.
Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message I reach them. You know, it's Teach Them, the number one intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel. Hey, yo, hello. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button. Hey, yo, we always up to something. Teach them. Hey, yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's Teach Them right here. Warlord representing.
Blessings, peeps. Hope everybody alright. Hope the stream stay up. It my stream health not so good right now, so we are going and watch it and see. Big up to the people them we are watch on Facebook. Big up to the people them we are watch on Twitter. Big up to the YouTube family. I know I think of peeps, manners and respect. Yeah, and that's what I say. For the people who are wondering what happened Friday night, I am currently experimenting with the stream times. I am of the view that the Friday streams are not doing as well as I would hope. You know, Friday people come in from work, them tired, them a go road, them a go party. You understand what I say? I think the Sunday night streams have been doing a little bit better. So I am toying with the idea of only streaming 2 times per week on a Sunday and on a Wednesday. The Wednesday night stream will be the call-in streams and the Sunday evening streams will be the extra class stream. So we'll see how that goes. You understand what I say? And thing. And sometimes I'm just tired to your peeps. Guys, remember when I do that YouTube thing full time. You understand? We work as well. So sometimes we just stress out when we come in from work on a Friday still. You see me? So, but that's the thing. So we'll see how it goes. So peeps, big up on yourself. We're not to waste of time because night a cup. You know what I mean? Hope everybody is okay. So I could start the thing. So unfortunately, 13-year-old girl from Portmore reported missing. So police and residents in Passage Fort, Portmore, St. Catherine have launched a search to locate a 13-year-old girl who has been reported missing since Friday. The teenager has been identified as Alyssa Thompson, and the police said an Ananda alert has been activated for the child, who is from the London Avenue section of Passage Fort. She's of dark complexion, slim build, and is about 168 centimeters or 5 feet 6 inches tall. Reports from the Portmore police are that Alyssa was last seen on Orange Street in Kingston about 6 a.m. on Friday, wearing a beige blouse, green and white plaid tie, beige pleated skirt, and a green and white plaid belt. All efforts to locate her have proven futile. I mean, that is her school uniform. And anyone knowing the whereabouts of young Thompson is being asked to contact the Portmore police at 876-949-8422, the police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. I sincerely hope that the young lady is alive, first and foremost. I hope that she is in good health, and I definitely hope that she will be reunited with her family in very short order. So I haven't gotten any update as it relates to the young lady since the article was published. If she's not home yet and anybody know where she is, anybody glimpse her anyway, anybody hears her she there anyway, do the right thing and call the police now. You understand what I say? We don't come here or next day or have to do a video with a sad ending about a story. You understand what I say? And the little Empress, if she's alright and I decide for, you know, the runway settings, you need to come go home, mommy. You understand what I say? Your people them are worried about you. So if you are still in control of your existence, you need to do the right thing and go. You understand? 13-year-old lives in Portmore. Yeah, because she goes to Miss Janet Burt, she would have apparently left home for school, and her school, based on her uniform, is in Kingston. So my understanding is that she would have taken public transportation from Portmore to Kingston en route to her educational institution. So that is the situation. I do not know that I out on the road at Igla. School she left to go. You understand what I say? So I know the bus thing set at Portmore. The earlier I leave out, the better it is for you. You understand? So at school she go, man. See? And thing. Finance say look like a Eki uniform. Yeah, you want to look that way there for real. You understand? So that is the situation, peeps. So if anybody knows she there, if anybody see her, if anybody here says she there somewhere, when I do the right thing and try to contact somebody in authority, our parents, the police, somebody. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. We don't want another sad ending with a story like this. You know what I mean? Because we're tired of a sad ending with them story, peeps. $14 million worth of cocaine seized at the Norman Manley Airport. So officers from the Police Narcotics Division charged a Suriname national for breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act following the seizure of 25 pounds of cocaine at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston on Tuesday, September 17. The drugs has an estimated street value of $14 million. And the accused has been identified as 29-year-old Walude Roach Marius Decker, a mechanic of Sofidant Street in Suriname. I don't know if I better try to pronounce the last one there. You understand? Or it's Verleng the Wide Street in Suriname. Reports say that about 7:30 a.m., Decker arrived on a flight from Trinidad and Tobago, and while waiting to transit to the Bahamas, his luggage was searched. During routine checks, the cocaine was reportedly found. He was subsequently arrested and charged, and is scheduled to appear in court soon. Big up to the people them in the comment section. You understand me? I say big up to the people them we are shout out. You know, say I look more down in the stream, we big up some people. You understand me? I say peace. I know if a streamer come too small. Jabba, brother. What you deal with? Long time I not see the one in the more Paul as well. Shanna Ivy. Good evening, Empress. You see me? So that one peeps. The man them keep on at Jamaican airports for party shop, feeling like them can just run in and run out with any contraband and illegal substance. And I have always said that as backward as they think Jamaica is, you understand, as medieval as they think some of our systems and operations are, our international airports are not to be taken lightly. And anytime you feel like you want to go to prison, cause some foolishness, come on in one of the airport them. See, a few people have been getting through, so them feel like them can beat the system and them get grateful. But 9 out of 10 times you get catch family. So do the right thing and stay away now. Big and serious. Thanks. Appreciate it. You understand what I say? And thing. So in recent times the police have been having a very high level of success in the seizure of illegal guns and ammunition. This week we never seen a whole heap of seizure, but we give thanks. You understand? Firearms and ammunition seized on Gold Street in Kingston. And these are the weapons that were seized in Kingston. So the Kingston Central Police have seized 2 firearms and several assorted rounds of ammunition on Gold Street in Kingston. So reports note that between 10 a.m. and 1:15 p.m., I think that would have been Thursday or Friday, lawmen were on a joint operation in the area when the guns were found. So the police seized a .45 Taurus revolver, you understand, see the chrome light, and a Cobra Mark 12 pistol and 21 assorted rounds of ammunition. No one was arrested in relation with the seizure. Meanwhile, a man has been taken into custody in connection with the seizure of a firearm and several rounds of ammunition on the Sugar Mill Main Road in St. James. So reports from the Montego Bay police are that about 11 on Wednesday morning, lawmen were on patrol in the area when the driver of a motor vehicle was signaled to stop. A search of the vehicle ensued, which resulted in the seizure of a 9mm Taurus pistol, along with 2 magazines containing 25 rounds of ammunition. So the driver was subsequently arrested. His identity is being withheld pending further investigations. So well done to the police officers again. Yeah, it has a stream held. Nice enough. Zane and peeps, wherever you're watching the stream, and please try to, wherever you're watching the stream, whether Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, please just share the stream to your friends and family. Now, big up to the people them on Facebook. Big up to the people them on Twitter. You understand? So one click, share it to your WhatsApp group, share it on your Facebook page, share it where you can share it. You know what I think? You understand? The more eyes, you see me? The better the thing is. You see? Watch me now, peeps. So well done to the police officers. I mean, we always berate them and give them a hard time when they mess up. So when they do well, we need to also commend and encourage them because we know that they do a thankless job. You understand? We know that their jobs are extremely dangerous. Yes, I hate them sign up for, but at the end of the day, them are still human beings. Them are still Jamaicans. You understand? They are still our brothers and sisters and family members. So big up to the police officers who would have been integral in the seizure of these guns and ammunition and the subsequent arrest of one man. Hopefully the successes continue. And more weapons are removed from the hands of criminals, isn't it? Yeah. So you know, people, speaking about guns being seized, most wanted men in Eastern Kingston surrenders. Article woman, one go on moment, me know say work has been beating you away from recent times. So it's good to see you find some time for fall in at the thing. You know what I mean? You know, we appreciate the support. So the Kingston Eastern Police have confirmed that Dwayne Willis and Jalani Green, who were earlier this week listed among most wanted men for murders that have been committed in the division, turned themselves in on Wednesday, the 18th of September. So, reports are that Willis and Green were accompanied by their individual attorneys when they surrendered to the police. And the police are urging 2 other men who are also listed as most wanted in the division to also turn themselves in. And these 2 men are 23-year-old Sadiki Mendez, otherwise called Preps, of Graham Street in Kingston, and 51-year-old Dean Coke, otherwise called Booby, of McIntyre Villa in Kingston. Big old 51-year-old man named Booby, eh? The authorities are also urging anyone who may be able to help the police to locate the wanted men to contact investigators at the Elliston Road Police Station at 876-928-4200, Crime Stop 311, the police 119 emergency number or the nearest police station. Or the birthday, blessings in a family. It's always a joy when the masses appreciate the work in it, you know what I mean? Blessings every time. So peeps, a story that we have been discussing and tracking in recent times, where sometime earlier, a few months ago, reports broke that a Senton principal was arrested after allegations were made against him that he fondled a high school male student. That situation they kind of bubble, and as such, you understand, we need to talk about it some more. So I mean, him face everything in our public already, so then you understand. So the male in question, the principal in question is this gentleman here. St. Anne principal's bail extended on charge of fondling male student. So the principal of the Brownstone Primary School, who was charged in July with indecent assault involving a male teenager of another school, had his bail extended when he appeared in the St. Anne Parish Court on Wednesday. The 39-year-old accused, Solomon Smith, not very wise, is it? If the allegations hold true, that is, was offered bail in the sum of $600,000 when he first appeared in court on July the 10th. In court on Wednesday, Smith, a resident of St. Anne's Bay in the parish, was ordered to return to court on the 24th of January 2020. The allegations are that on April 17th, the complainant, a 17-year-old high school student, missed his private bus to school and made contact with the principal, who is a family friend, to facilitate a ride to the student's school. Reports are that during the journey to Brownstone, the now accused man fondled the breast of the male teen and placed his hand in his boxers and fondled his sexual organ. The teen told his parents of the incident some weeks later, after reportedly telling his friends that he was depressed. A report was subsequently made to the police, and following a probe, officers attached to the Center for Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse SOCA arrested the educator and later charged him. So during his bail hearing in July, Smith's attorney said his client has denied the allegations that have been laid against him. So a part of the family, a part of the family. See, Johnny boy, I tell you what the report say, brother. It reports a breast, it ain't say chest, sir. Is that me right? You understand? A part of the development is that parents of students who are enrolled at the Brownstone Primary School are adamant that they do not want Mr. Smith to continue as principal in light of the allegations surrounding him. There were reports that he, up to the start of the school year, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, no decision has been made as to who will be the principal or who will continue to lead the institution. I am not sure, Teach, why the other two in the pics. Because it's just a pic where in our newspaper when they do some things. You understand what I mean? I say, so we didn't really choose the thing, and I like, it's a picture where they hide. Something they go on at the school and the newspaper, they take a picture. So that's why Mr. Principal, students in the picture. You understand? I understand the concern still, Kelly. Zane, parents were saying that they are not comfortable with the fact that in light of the allegations and male students are in attendance at said school, that they are comfortable with him continuing at the helm of the institution. So, I don't know what the latest development, but that is the situation as we speak. So I will continue to keep an eye on it and see where it goes. We have a number of school issues to deal with tonight. Zane, and we have Ruel read for talk about Floyd Grindley and some whole heap more people. You understand? Zane? You know, persons who are subscribers to the channel and who watch the videos often know that I have started a series called Jamaica Is Not a Real Place, is it? Some persons have taken offense to the name of the series. You understand? But the reality is that in life, anything you do, people will take offense. people have taken offense in the fact that I have been detailing the issue of the cockpit country, Zane, and the possible impact that it will have on residents of Trelawney, Zane. So persons would have taken offense to that. As a matter of fact, I'll share an article where somebody has taken offense to persons who have been doing that. You know, a few. Zane, so irrespective of whatever you do in this life, people will take offense, yeah? And one of the stories that I came across recently that should make Jamaica is a real place series is in relation to the whole transport sector and the regulation of the transport sector. I recently did a video highlighting the issues being posed by rogue taxi and bus operators. Now, we see in a situation where the Transport Authority has come out, or the Ministry of Transport has come out and said that operators with a total of 1,489 outstanding tickets have been arrested. But the reality is that the Ministry of Transport should be ashamed to even think about making this data public. See? 3 public passenger operators with a combined total of 1,489 outstanding tickets were arrested recently by members of the police traffic department during operations conducted in Kingston and St. Andrew. I want to talk to you some more about that. See? In custody are 40-year-old Roger Bartley, a bus operator of Eltham View in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, who has 1,028 outstanding tickets. May I repeat that so people hear me clearly. This 48-year-old bus operator from Eltham View in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, would have had outstanding tickets of 1,028. Also on the list is 39-year-old Andrew Bailey, a taxi operator of Tavern Crescent in Kingston 6, who has 272 outstanding tickets, and 36-year-old Dwayne Barrett, a taxi operator of Stony Hill, St. Andrew, who has 189 outstanding tickets. And the police say warrants were issued for their arrest. So the men are to appear in court tomorrow, Monday. Now watch me now, peeps. How is it possible for a single driver to have been ticketed 1,028 times, and nowhere in that duration of time from the first ticket to the 1,028 was it discovered that this man has 1 million tickets to him name? How then are we supposed to take the traffic branch of the police force seriously? Jamaica can't be real, brother. Eh? How can one man sit on and this is they have been drivers in this country would have had many more tickets than this. Me probably I gonna do one video about this tomorrow. Zane, in probably episode 3 of Jamaica is at a real place. Because there's no way anybody can rationalize to me how is it possible that in 2019 a single driver plying his trades on the roads of Jamaica would have violated the Road Traffic Act 1,028 times, and he was still a free man operating on the same roads that he have been violating the Road Traffic Acts probably for years now. And they want us to take them serious. They want us to believe in the system. How? So I'd like for somebody to try and begin to rationalize that to me. Because the moment you start talking, you're going to run away. Because nothing what you can tell me no make no sense. I go make no sense. Eh? 1,028 tickets. Yo! No, sir. But me probably I go do a video upon this and show and said this is just one case in a sea of cases where hundreds of drivers in this country who continue to break the rules and regulation as are written in the Road Traffic Act, and every day them up on the road. Yo, hey man have more tickets than Supreme Ventures, brother. A joke. Yo, Jai then say a joke thing. This beyond joke family. Eh? Yo, boy, I don't know still. Jamaica to rotted. I'll stop the series there. Air quality forces closure of the fraud squad. Interesting. Also, the Criminal Records Office. So poor air quality has forced the closure of 2 police departments in Kingston. The headquarters of the Jamaica Constabulary Forces Fraud Squad and the Criminal Records Office were both ordered closed by Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson earlier last week. Miss Winsome wants us to teach. We need more ticket police. No, you know, Miss Hudson. We have enough traffic policeman. What we need is enforcement of the law. You understand? How come, Miss Hudson, in this day and age, a police officer who is issuing a ticket cannot run a driver's license and find out say have a million ticket outstanding for go pay? Eh? So now, the Constabulary Communications Unit, CCU, reported that the closures were due to the preliminary results of air quality testing that was conducted late last week, which has raised serious concerns about the quality of air in the building. The decision was made to close the offices for a week to remedy the situation and protect the well-being of both staff and customers, a release from the CCU stated. So the police advise persons desirous of making reports and persons who are to report to the fraud on bond as directed by the courts to contact the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime headquarters, CTOC, at 45 East Queen Street in downtown Kingston. And members of the public are advised to call 876-922-2373 for further information. You know, it's funny, it's the other day, I think, it's the same day that I went to the Cockpit Country demonstration at Euro Circle. I was saying to my brother that the police records office situation, in this day and age, based on my understanding, I have not gone to the police records office before. But based on the experience of people who would have gone, him included, you go there and you sit down and wait an entire day to get what you want. See, in this day and age, a lot of that can be done using technology. A lot of that can be done online. But you see, we don't have an electronic database of people in the country. So you go, I want any government agency in this country, you go, prepare for kill that day there. You understand? Irrespective of what you're doing, and it relates to government agencies in this country, prepare in your mind for know so you can't do nothing else for that day. Because your day dead. Because by the time them don't go through all of the files them where them have from the migration, from the exodus of Egypt to the promised land, them files to these days files, you not get through till the day done. You probably have to go back the next day. Why I mean I tell you. So them say air quality poor. It's not just the air quality poor. The quality of service is poor as well. You understand what I say? Hey man, them a go through Dead Sea Scrolls them to find your information. Don't have them the place the brother. You understand? Sometimes you go to the whole day you don't get through. Remember you probably will take a day off of work for God, you know. And then when you don't get through this a day, you can't necessarily take a next day tomorrow for go back, you know. I saw the system set. But yet still them come on TV, come go on like say, yo, everything is smooth sailing and sea calm. Don't go on, man. You understand? Something there. Adela say Pika is okay. Pika is probably okay now. But there have been times when you go to halfway tree and the line long from Pika go down and clap, brother. You understand what I say? So, then, if they might improve, I'm not sure, but me take your word for it, Adela. You understand? And the thing with Pika is that you can now do your thing online, and there are branches in different places that you can go, in different tax offices. So I suppose the Pika situation is being remedied. See? So that is why them probably improve, Addy. But like the police records thing, you know, them probably have only one office. Like then from Dead Sea Scrolls time come right back them a search, bruh. I reality that. Man of unsound mind who was recently suspected of sex crime shot dead. A man who was said to be of unsound mind was shot and killed by unknown assailants in his community in Trelawney on Friday night. So the deceased has been identified as Jason Graham, who hailed from the racecourse community in the parish capital of Falmouth. While investigators probe the development, a recent incident which reportedly involved the now deceased man will likely come up for contemplation. So reports are that about 9:30 p.m., residents heard gunshots and summoned the police to a section of racecourse. On their arrival, the police saw Graham suffering from gunshot wounds. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. So about 2 weeks earlier, Graham was taken into police custody after he was accused of breaking into a house in his community, where he reportedly attempted to sexually assault a female. He was subsequently released after the complainant failed to formally identify him. So the killing on Friday is being investigated by detectives from the Falmouth Criminal Investigation Branch, CIB. Interesting. Big up to the people them in the comment section. Big up to the people them on Facebook. Big up to the people them on Twitter. Big up to yourself. You know what thing go. Peeps, speaking about Falmouth and them investigate, I would like an investigation to be launched, you see, in the reason why so many escapes are occurring at the Falmouth police station. It's like the Falmouth police station is a hut or something. Like people can just walk in and walk out when them feel like. Because in recent times, a number of inmates would have escaped said police station. What going on at Falmouth there? A dolly house them a play around there. Falmouth escapee back behind bars. See? I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So this was the brother who escaped recently. He is now back behind bars. Yeah? One Empress, I'm most looking at a camera from time to time. Camera looking to number one. So less than 48 hours after he escaped custody from the Falmouth police in Trelawney, Romario Green is back behind bars. Green, otherwise called Boo, as in B-O-O, of Tarp Street in Falmouth, escaped from police custody when he attended court on Monday, September the 16th. He may really escape from the station per se, you know, but Falmouth police are them did responsible for him. Reports are that about 2:40 p.m., Green, who was charged with, listen this, murder, conspiracy to murder, and wounding with intent, appeared in the Falmouth Parish Court on charges of simple larceny and housebreaking which were previously laid against him, during which time he made his escape. He was handed over to the Falmouth police on Wednesday by members of his family after an appeal was made by the police. So him they really escaped from the precincts of the police station. But say is the Falmouth police that did responsible for him over the courthouse. And the police station down the far from the courthouse. So it's really and truly a police station him good as escape from. But the issue with the Falmouth police station is that last year one of them time, 3 men would have made their escape from the Falmouth police station. Them 3 brother here. You son? Very dark man over here, so. Dark man in the middle and light man in the cross I head out here, so. The man in the middle and the glasses is one of the 2 men who would have been arrested and charged for the kidnap and murder of 15-year-old Shanika Gray in 2017. Mario Morrison name. So at them man them have done a Falmouth to run up and down from prison. Like, what really are going on a Falmouth? what go on with the Falmouth police, then me then really like to ask. And them something there. Me not understand. Dan Powell has said no same Falmouth an inmate beat up and broke a police. Zane and a Falmouth go on. Me know one go on a Spanish half a tree crossroads recent. One go on a Falmouth for sure. Why me not remember the incident? Zane? But me not understand still. Like, it simply means then that something needs to be done to secure or better secure. Yeah, you're probably right in Dan Powell. You're probably right for true. To secure the Falmouth police station or to transfer these men who would have been charged for murder to higher security prisons while they are facing the courts. Because something is wrong. Yes, normal, because these 3 men would have been recaptured by the police eventually. And this one was brought back by his family, the one we get with the other day. Eventually, them not going to catch back some of these men. Murderers on the streets. What go on a Falmouth? That them things that I want to ask. But the government can't find time for organize protests. Because when Naranda protests, the government are protesting on peace. I want to remember that, you know. So the government can't find time for organize protests, but then can't find time for fix up police station for prisoners stay in a prison. You understand what I say? The government can't find time for them and them friend thief millions of dollars. They'll help all get more money than me. You understand? I mean, they go to school one at a time. And I say the helper never go to school. But then so me they go to school to earn more money than the helper. And you understand? Them things. So me not understand. Yeah, me I say, yeah, man. Make we move on. Because me I get very dark in the night, you know. No say me calm. Roll on there. Don't move. Yo. Tell you about this a place, yeah. 35-year minimum sentence for a man convicted of 2012 double murder. You understand? Mervyn Cameron, the man who last year brought a successful challenge to the Constitutional Court over his extended incarceration in jail while awaiting trial for a double murder, has been sentenced to life imprisonment for the offences over a year later. Cameron was convicted in the Home Circuit Court in May of this year for the murder of 43-year-old Barrington Davis, then Deputy Chief of Security for Jamaica Post, and his female friend Patricia Lamont Barneswell. High Court Judge Justice Georgina Fraser ordered that Cameron serve 35 years in prison before being eligible for parole consideration. The allegations were that in August of 2012, Cameron and a male accomplice kidnapped Davis and Lamont Barneswell from the former Deputy Security Chief's home in St. John's Heights, St. Catherine. Weeks later, their decomposing bodies were found in Innswood, also in St. Catherine, with multiple gunshot wounds. Following intense investigations, Cameron and another man, Christopher Wilson, were arrested and charged with the crime in 2013. Well, I know. Wilson has since absconded bail and has not been located by the police to stand trial. Since being placed before the court, Cameron was repeatedly refused bail, and the matter was stalled in court. His attorney, Hugh Wildman, in April of 2017, filed a constitutional motion in the Supreme Court, which asked for Cameron's immediate release on the grounds that his constitutional rights were being breached as a result of the delay in his trial. The motion was successful last year, and the Constitutional Court ruled that Cameron's right to be tried within a reasonable time was violated and that he is to be awarded damages. The court did not make a decision on the amount to be awarded to Cameron at the time, pending the outcome of his murder trial, which has now been concluded with his conviction and sentencing. Yo, so this man might be one of the wealthier criminals in the justice system, because I don't know what the amount will be now. Zane, I remember what the figure that was being banded about still. So I not go tell a lie by myself. But make we see go. You understand? So this man has been found guilty of double murder, but his rights to a speedy trial was violated and such. So he want some money for that. Him did want freedom for that. You understand? I am not sure why the other brother who absconded bail has not been sentenced in absentia. You understand? And thing. You Wilson, big up yourself in the family. You know, we appreciate that something, you know. You know, I think God blessings every time, and we appreciate the continued support on the channel too. You understand what I say? Cop set up probe into gruesome murder of teen girl in Old Harbour. So the police say they have stepped up their search for a suspect who they believed is linked to the murder of a teenager whose body was found buried in a shallow grave in Old Harbour, St. Catherine, several days ago. The deceased has been identified as 17-year-old Alicia Allen, otherwise called Lisa. Reports are that last Saturday, the police were called to the Patrick Street area of the town by residents who detected a foul smell coming from a remote area of the community. During a search of the area, a dirt grave was found. The site was dug up and the remains of the teenager was discovered. Sources said the remains of a dog was also found buried at the site. The police said they have since stepped up their search for a man who is considered to be a suspect in the case. The identity of the suspect has not been disclosed by the investigators, but sources pointed to someone who was well known to the teenager. Interesting. Miss Grace Abel say for death news now. Boy. Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah? Man shot dead at supermarket in Salt Spring, St. James. Yeah? A resident of Salt Spring, St. James was shot dead in the community in broad daylight on Tuesday. The deceased has been identified as 56-year-old Samuel Salmon. The St. James police reported that about midday, someone went to visit a friend at a section of the community known as Supermarket. I never know one place a Salt Spring named Supermarket. Soon after his arrival, gunmen pounced while someone was speaking with his friend. He was shot several times before the attackers made their escape. Reports are that Solomon died on the spot and the other man escaped injury. The St. James police are investigating the incident. Strange this feeling I'm feeling. Deadly end to early morning trek in Westmoreland. A man was shot and killed and another man injured while they went to visit a friend in their community in Westmoreland early on Monday morning. The deceased has been identified as Sean Powell, alias Kaka, of Paul Island in the parish. His 23-year-old friend has been admitted in hospital where he's being treated for gunshot wounds. So reports are that about 12:15 a.m., Powell and his friend went to visit another friend in the community when they were pounced upon by two masked men who were armed with handguns. The assailants opened fire at Powell and his friend. Both men were hit and later taken to hospital where Powell was pronounced dead. Strange. Now son, big up yourself. Damian Scott, what go on, bro? Police released identities of Portmore men shot dead. So the police have released the identities of two men who were shot and killed in Portmore, St. Catherine last week. Both men are from the parish, which is currently under a state of public emergency. They have been identified as 47-year-old Christopher McEachran from Christian Penn and 45-year-old Marvin Abel of Watson Grove. So according to the Constabulary's Corporate Communications Unit, the incident happened in Watson Grove about 1:50 in the afternoon on the day in question. Reports are that the victims were among a group of men playing dominoes in the area when another group of men on foot approached them and opened gunfire, hitting the two. The injured men were reportedly taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where they succumbed to their injuries. No motive has yet been established for the murders. Yeah? Ah, boy. Strange this feeling I'm feeling. Oh, your love we will always believe in. Oh, you may think my faith is in vain. Till Shiloh we chant Rastafari's name. Bestiality accusations allegedly behind deadly sibling dispute. See? Blessings, Anthony Neal. An accusation of bestiality allegedly led to one brother beheading another in the community of Crochers Mountain in St. James on Thursday. A mother is now left in mourning and will have to bury her son, 25-year-old Dale Hilton, who is on screen. And that's the mummy on screen as well. While another one of her sons, 33-year-old Kevin McLeod, is being sought by the police. The incident allegedly erupted out of a dispute between the siblings after McLeod, who is the alleged killer, accused his younger brother, Hilton, of having sexual relations with a goat. The younger brother reportedly grew incensed with the accusation, and the two siblings got into a fight, despite the efforts of their mother to quell the dispute. So apparently, the mother, I think King is her surname, would have intervened in the dispute, and she would have advised her son, the older one, that he should leave his younger brother alone because he never asleep with no goat, really. The bigger brother accused the little one of sleeping with a goat inside of the house. You understand what I say? Zane? So, the older brother continued to pester his younger brother. The younger brother reportedly grew incensed with the accusation, and the two siblings got into a fight, despite the efforts of their mother to quell the dispute. McLeod reportedly armed himself with a machete and inflicted a chop wound to his younger brother's neck. This article is saying severing his brother's head in the process before fleeing. Other articles says partially severing the head. The long and short of the story is that the younger brother died. So a joint police military team has launched a manhunt to apprehend the older brother who would have fled the scene to nearby hills, so to speak. So the police sources were tight-lipped on the incident, but have confirmed that investigators had been given reports of the bestiality accusations. But this is it now, peeps. First thing first, the goats in questions, I don't know who them belong to. See? But if you suspect, say you're a little brother asleep with goats, then as a bigger brother, what you are going to do? Now sit down and reason with your younger brother and make him know say your family. A goat in a round thing no make no sense. You understand? First thing, it illegal. First thing, it unhealthy. Secondly, it unhealthy. And as such, women outnumber men by 1,000,000 to 1 in reality. See? Why would as the bigger brother, your first inclination and reaction is to pester your brother, your little brother, about said serious accusation. And even after your mother intervened, Zane, and say, yo, stop, the youth now go around, you still decide to take it upon yourself and kill your little brother. No, are you good as a sleep with goat? Because you in a bush and run up and down. You see your thing go, you know? It is a stark reminder of the atmosphere in which we exist in this country. It's a stark reminder of how cold, of how thoughtless, of how heartless we have become as a people towards our own, towards strangers, towards anybody. Same, at the last of the stream I freeze up. Peeps, anybody else experience freeze up in the stream? Because that's my stream help good enough. So I don't understand how Adela thing a freeze up. You understand? And thing. See what I go on and say, you know. Adela, I don't know. I go as the internet. You see? Cause my thing a flow. You see? Tamisha say it a freeze up a little. But I don't know what I go on. I don't know. But hopefully it sort itself out soon. Yes, it froze twice. I really don't know. You understand? It says keyframe interval 2. So yeah, it probably freeze 2 times for Tuesday. But I don't know what I go on here, sir. I guess them probably know some soon start talk about the government. So them are freeze it from early. Ah boy. Darian know, but big up yourself. Alright, peace. I don't know, but it has a pan yes, so my stream health good. So I don't know what it is. But we are going to hope for the best. You know what I mean? But me I say I know thoughts saying I know with the mother who will have to bury one son and who now will have to probably be visiting prison recently, regularly. Zane, to feed his son who he told to stop the foolishness. You understand? And them something there. Things that are weird. If for whatever reason the local youth really, if the allegations are true, then there are so many different ways of if I ever take a cutlass and slap him 2 times and tell him to stop the goat in around, you don't chop off your brother head because you accuse him of goating around. You understand? As a big brother, your responsibility to try to lead your little brother in the right way, brother. You understand? No, you accuse your little brother of sleeping with goat and now you live in a bush with goat. Then who win? Why I don't know your star? I don't know. Peeps, be careful of the people them when you rent to the place too, because the things that are weird. You understand? Miss Grace able to teach him have killing and in mind long time. Why I don't know your star? Seeing it was written, man heart will become cold as a stone. Right now it past stone. You understand? Senior swindle. 61-year-old African woman cleans a St. Andrew home. Zane, listen what I go on in our dance. The police have launched an island-wide search for a 61-year-old woman who is believed to be behind a number of fraudulent schemes targeting other senior citizens across the island. The police said, based on investigations so far, they have found that the woman is from Sierra Leone in Africa and goes around claiming that she's a returning resident and lawyer from England. The police said in the latest attack against seniors, the woman went to Pembroke Hall in St. Andrew, where she rented a furnished room on a house from 67-year-old owner of the property. Reports are that when the homeowner left the dwelling, the woman had all the furniture removed from the house and disappeared in the process. When the homeowner made contact with this particular newspaper, he broke down in tears while speaking of his predicament. The senior citizen, who asked that his identity be not revealed, said the development has left him suffering from stress. Boy, I'm stressing on me. My blood pressure raised. I don't know what I am going to do. All of my life earnings gone, said the Pembroke Hall resident. The elderly man also cited the possibility that the woman may be working with a criminal network that could later target him based on his response to the development. You see? 61-year-old woman, you know. 61-year-old woman. So, the elder, you know, probably felt comfortable because it's a big woman in my renting place too. You understand? Claiming that she's a retired lawyer from England returning to the country. Same as saying she dey work as lawyer as England, she have her money. Zine. But if she dey work as lawyer in England, how come she come to Jamaica now and look place to rent? She should then can buy her own house. That should then be the first sign say something wrong. You understand? Zane, 61-year-old retired lawyer from England looking for house to rent. Empress Love, how are you, baby girl? You alright? Zane? You understand me as a peeps? I saw me look on this still. 61-year-old retired lawyer seeking a one room to rent. Something wrong. You understand? But I guess the elder, you know, probably Zane just, I say, yo, a big woman and him probably not have to worry about certain things and them something there. Zane? And thing. So me I pray I saw him probably get caught. You see him? So him left him yard, you know, and the woman not only everything in the one room where she rent, you know, but everything in her house. So this 67-year-old man in her house empty. But I could have wait him go for so long for she get all the time to move out everything out of her house. Boy, I mean I tell you, things sad still. That's why you know peeps. You know we know inside violence, you know. But sometimes you hear on the news of some people dead. And you say, yo, people wicked here, man, wicked here. Sometimes you don't know what some people do in life, you know. You understand me I say? Sometimes you don't know what some people do in a life. Because our first inclination when we watch the news or read the newspaper and we say people dead, we say, yo, Jamaica the wickedest place. Zane, Jamaica the wickedest place. And I be a wickedness going on Jamaica. Sometimes you don't know what some people really doing in them life. Because now you tell me, this woman is really and truly scam. She scammed the old man. You understand? The reality is that anything will happen to this woman in her life going forward, she deserves it, you know. It sounds harsh, but the reality. You see me? You see me, I say? So, Wellness, you alright, you know? Me see you tomorrow, sir. You're good. You understand? So, make we see what go on. So, peeps, be on the lookout for a woman claiming, I guess she probably change her occupation the next time, but she's claiming that she's a retired lawyer from England. Reports are that she is from the African nation of Sierra Leone. Saying, you know, me there I go on only to the Empress. You understand? You know things are perfect. You know, we still work for the government, so that is a problem. You understand? But we are work to fix that. When we fix that, you know, things, me happier in life. Right now, me not happy. Me I tell you the truth. You understand? So when me fix that, then no matter how the money stay, probably peace of mind. For me, peace of mind is the greatest thing. You know, people frightened for finance too much though. You understand? It things sad, Chad. You see me I say? And thing. Boy, me I tell a star. So peeps, to the part I dance and now some big tune I go play. You understand? You know what it go. Two party but at the same sad song them a play. Poor people money lean back and rock away. Them raise everything from Isle to Crave name. I look for one picture but me can't find it. I could have wear it. I need it, you know. Roll on the peeps. Sort by Date Created. Oh, we find the picture, man. Because I know them good as I try hide in here now. See? So peeps, one big happy family. You know, funny enough, I was somewhere yesterday and I saw Mr. Fritz Spinnock. You understand? He walk right past me walk right past him. Him and one nice looking lady was walking by. Yeah. Big up Mr. Fritz Spinnock. He's a very tall man. I never knew him did so tall actually. You understand me I say? Think me see him one place one time. But I not too observe men like that still. So me ain't too know. But then me see him yesterday and I say, Bomba, the great Fritz. You understand? At step. You see it? So you know, light stays on the CMU as the PAAC demands update on controversial contracts. You understand? It's like I went to me keep on asking the people. I went to Devon House a few Saturdays ago to interview an entertainer. Me telling about the interview them. Me left me yard and I left the microphone system. So no interview could go on. But while there, I saw Auntie, I can't remember her name. The lawyer lady there. You understand what I say? The famous lawyer lady who more for the money and some only more money. Maybe not see the people them, man. You understand? Them be not see me too, but you know we're not busy with people. You work, we are work. You understand? If them jerk chicken and jerk round, then we are gonna talk about them. You see me? Ready or no? You see? Wanna remind me of the lady name now, the Indian lady there. Cause I don't remember her name, you know. Yeah, Miss Jennifer Messado. See them on the right back at all. Ready or no peace. I could get this up and running. So, we've been not hear nothing recently about Ruel Reed and him gang. You understand? Yeah, man. I regular me see people in the Empress Love. Me walk past her, she walk past me. Me appreciate she know me, she know who is me still. But it was me in a business with them. You understand what I say? I don't like me I go road go hide from people. Me not grow the way there. You understand what I say? So if me see me go and walk past you, I don't like me I turn back or go next to you. Then me go and about my business, you go for your business. Then if you be careful what them do in life. You understand? Ready or no? Recently, we say Lambert Brown in Parliament declaring that the police should either exonerate Ruel Reed or charge him. See? We soon talk about Ruel Reed. Ruel Reed is not a easy fella, you know. Hold on, we soon come to Ruel Reed. Ruel Reed not no shame in life. A parliamentary committee is demanding answers from the Education Ministry about the status of 3 multi-million-dollar contracts linked to allegations of integrity, of irregularity, really integrity, seen at a number of agencies that fall under its remit. Them are freeze you up. Charge him. When I say the stream still a freeze up, I don't know why it a freeze up still. Zane? And thing. The contracts in question include the 2-year in a peeps, $20 million deal and the 3-year, $15 million agreement at the Caribbean Maritime University, signed with Gail Dunwell, which is the female in the picture, Zane, Miss Gail Dunwell Campbell, and former Junior Transport Minister Othniel Lawrence, which is the brother in the green shot that's up. Zane to serve as consultants. So that $35 million over a 3-year period for consultancy in the peeps. Peep, me want to listen to me. Zane, $35 million for consultancy services. Me tell you now, I wonder what kind of qualification I need to be a consultant. Because I mean, if I start with some consulting. Because me have to work too hard for my babysitter's money, my stipend, while some man I get $20 million over 2 years, $10 million a year. You understand what I say? $10 million a year for consultancy services. Yeah. Me need to get into the consultancy business because right now that's the money there. You know see? Oh, money can't hold in my pocket too. My bank account no lock. You understand? Zane? you know have them links there to consult anyone TD. Me I go look the links, man, because me I say right now. Me have to get up 6 o'clock a morning, turn up on my foot whole day. You understand? 4 weeks out of the month, and I collect money we can buy one tin of lacta, 1 plus and 2 Pampers. You understand? Then it don't make no sense. Watch out now, peeps. Campbell Dunwell was simultaneously making $3.5 million per year doing similar consultancy work for the National Education Trust. The Education Ministry previously disclosed. So despite the fact that she had get $20 million over 2 years, she was also doing work earning $3.5 million per year, CME. So in essence, that are some $27 million in a 2 years if I do the math right, you know, peeps. Bad start. Recently, Chairman of the Parliament's Public Administrations and Appropriations Committee, Dr. Wickham McNeil, recounted that Dr. Grace McLean was the acting permanent secretary in the Ministry of Education, indicated in June that she could not discuss it because sensitive discussions were taking place. McNeil said in the last 3 to 4 months or more, those discussions should be terminated and we need to know what has happened with the contracts of both Campbell Dunwell as well as former Member of Parliament Othniel Lawrence. You don't know Othniel Lawrence's story. You understand? He added, whether both contracts are still in effect, or are they still being paid or not? Have they been terminated? We need to get it from the Ministry of Education. Because in one case, they were being paid by both entities. So basically, the Ministry of Education are pay them and the CMU are pay them. Lawrence said his contract on April 1st last year and Lawrence signed his contract on the 1st of April last year. All Fools Day, you know. A lot of things happening in this country on April the 1st, you know. The Naranda 26-year mining lease license was signed by the PNP on the 1st of April 2004. Othniel Lawrence signed him contract on the 1st of April 2001 year. You understand? It's a All Fools Day thing. You understand what I say? Boy, I tell you. 2018 him signed for him. And 3 months later, the governing Jamaica Labour Party announced that discarded Education Minister Ruel had been appointed to replace him, Othniel Lawrence, as the caretaker for the constituency of St. Ann Northwestern. The same constituency where Othniel Lawrence the Jamaica Labour Party to court for, say him now step down as the party representative because his work as a politician has not been done. But as soon as him get one $15 million a year contract, well, for 3 years, $5 million a year, Ruel Reid get to see it. Why? I want dead. I don't want dead still, but you know what I mean? It's just a look sad. You understand? Ready or no, peeps, because we're not done it, you know. You understand? McNeil said that the PAAC would also push to get an update on the status of the catering contracts given to several persons, including a councillor in Northwest St. Ann, that is Kim Brown. Kim Brown has come out publicly recently saying that she wants a fair chance to represent the constituency in the next general election. You understand? So she kind of in the brouhaha too. But they're not really business. To provide meals for students in the Career Advancement Program Youth Empowerment Solution, CAPYES initiative. We need to know, are those catering contracts still on? And what is the situation? Having unearthed these things, has the ministry moved to correct what we have seen as anomalies, or has it remained business as usual? Zin? It's down the list of teach. The Prime Minister know about it, because Ruel and best friend. Why? You mean I'm a very arrogant Prime Minister? The man who you can say nothing in opposition to, and he takes it as constructive criticism rather as an attack against, let me keep on saying attack, as an attack against his person. Ready or no, peeps? Yeah. You sure with it? Yeah. Okay. So further, the PAAC member, Michael Phillips, said that the ministry needs to indicate whether the stipend owed to students in the CAPYES initiative has been paid over, because reports are that money was allocated for the students in the program to receive stipend, but they not get none. So who get the stipend? The controversial contracts were among a number of issues for which the PAAC said it would request updates from the relevant government ministry and investigative agencies. The others include the multi-million contracts the Ministry of National Security signed with O'Brien International Car Sales to purchase used car for the police force. Ah boy, Reid resigned in March amid a slew of corruption allegations at a number of agencies that fall under the Education Ministry. Since then, the police have confirmed that he is the subject of a criminal investigation. In July, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, in a legal opinion given to the Financial Investigations Division, indicated that 4 criminal laws may have been breached by key players in the Ruel Reid CMU corruption case. The FID indicated at the time that the legal opinion contained some excellent recommendations. Zane? But yet still, no charges have been filed against anybody. You understand me? I say family. And we say family. Zin? You know, people has been saying, teacher, better say Ruel Reid walk free. And me I say, hold up, man. Me I hope and pray like my father said this is one of the instances in our history where we are proven wrong. Where politicians understand, say, our poor people money, they must scam. See, me still I keep my fingers crossed, you know. But right now, you want to look like, say, the people them right. But me could watch and see what I go on. We have a whole expose on Ruel Reid, but we soon come to that. We have a few things we would need to talk about. Zine, recently, removed from fanfare and widespread media circulation, it was announced that the PCJ, the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica, will be disbanded, subsumed. The announcement was made by the government. Now, there are a number of questions that are being asked. Why was this done in light of investigations still surrounding the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica, which is the parent company of Petrojam? Not only that, the government has also announced that the board of Petrojam has been expanded. By how many people we don't know. Exactly who they're on the board we don't know. Zine, what is the state of investigations in irregularities and improprieties and accusations of cronyism and nepotism at Petrojam? We don't know. But yet still, board has been expanded. New people have been named to board. And the Petroleum Corporation is being subsumed. What is going on? Why was this not a public thing? Why by the roadside we are hearing these things? Again, more and more persons are now saying that Jamaica is displaying signs of being an autocratic state, of being a dictatorship, of becoming a police or military state. And the reality is that these are statements that you can't just cast aside, because there are so many different instances that would suggest to you that things are happening in this country with scant regard being paid to the opinions, concerns, and well-being of the citizens. These decisions are being made unilaterally, without care as to what anybody might say or think or feel other than the Prime Minister and him crew of advisors. Boy. So, one, I would like the government to explain its decision to expand the Petrojam Board of Directors. Just a small little explanation. You understand? So the board was expanded by a cabinet decision on the 26th of August this year and communicated to the company on the 2nd of September. So the new directors include Robert Clark, Alicia Bish, Eduardo Medel, I'm not sure them pronounce that, and Amilcar Mata. You hear them name, they realize them names are not Jamaican, some of them. Zine? So now, it would be nice if the minister with responsibility for the energy portfolio could give details on the current size and composition of the full Petrojam board and whether any non-Jamaican interests are represented. A forensic audit of the PCJ before it closes and its functions transferred to the Energy Ministry would be nice. So we'd like to hear these things before the PCJ is closed. Yeah? Now, funny enough, the Public Sector Transformation Committee and its chairman, Danny Roberts, were not informed of the government's plans to have the PCJ closed. Boy, I mean, I know. Yo, yeah, boy. And some of the issues related to Petrojam continues to make rounds in the public. The latest one is an astonishing revelation of a single month's phone bill in December of 2016 by former general manager Floyd Grindley, which amounted to $1,008,099.80 Jamaican cents for 1 month phone bill. No, Floyd Grindley, did I sell a credit or something? How is it possible for one man in 1 month, 31 days, amass a phone bill of over $1 million Jamaican dollars? Some boy just chat too much. A man must have called hell, brother. Long distance. That phone bill was paid for by taxpayers. A man who has come out and has publicly stated his intention to sue the government for a wrongful dismissal, hoping to get $30+ million. Former Petrojam boss racks up $1 million phone bill in 1 month. So in 1 month, discarded Petrojam general manager Floyd Grindley racked up more than $1 million in cell phone charges. According to documents, in December of 2016, Grindley's phone bill amounted to $1,008,099.80. That was multiple times the phone bill of Winston Watson, a previous Petrojam boss who had been seconded to the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica as general manager. That same month, Watson incurred $20,947.27 in cell phone charges. Grindley, who became Petrojam boss on November the 23rd, hold on, peeps, this is significant, you know. This man became Petrojam boss on the 27th of November 2016. And in 1 month after his appointment as boss, he racked up a phone bill of over $1 million. In a response to enquiries, Petrojan provided a statement saying it has recovered some of the telephone charges. How much? We don't know. However, the company spokesperson did not say when the expense was recovered or the actual amount. Charges in excess of the amount prescribed in the Government of Jamaica circular were recovered, said the spokesperson, citing the Government of Jamaica's Circular 8. Now, this is what Circular 8 says. You see? 1. Circular 8 says the preset monthly limit for officials like Grindley is $40,000 or $480,000 for the year. So this man used almost 3 times him annual allocation in a 1 month. And him have the nerve to come talk about him want to sue for wrongful dismissal. 2. The cap shall include services relating to internet usage, teleconference expense, or packages related to overseas travel. Where, due to overseas travel or for any other valid reasons, a holder of a government-funded mobile phone is required to exceed the limit for the purposes of the effective performance of his or her duties. Prior approval must be sought and granted by the relevant accounting officer or by relevant boards. Winston Aaron's meet New York, near the protest morning. I soon talk about that in the Winston. Hold on there. The Petrotan spokesperson said the final payment calculation exercise for the former general manager was overseen and finalized by the group internal auditor. It said too that the board of directors did not participate in the exercise. Over $1 million. I sell him that sell credit, man. Because you can't chat off $1 million in a 1 month, brother. Over $1 million in a month. Him that sell credit, man. May I tell you that? Strange thing again. Let's see what happens. So let's see if we hear how much of the money has been recouped, when it was, and what will happen going forward. Boy. So peeps, a little thing I go on up a morning there, where the principal say you have some teachers who are less than professional, who keep on missing school and have them colleagues assign for them and a clock in for them. Yeah, Adila, say I lose to the brother. You understand? Said peace, mash you up again. Then the defense continue to operate the zonal marking system when we don't have the players them for do that. You understand what I say? Silly fouls and thing and them something there. We were the better side in the second half, I think. I think we deserve to get at least a point out of the match. But you know football go. Liverpool won the game. Move on. You understand? One of them things. The side young, the side still try to find them feet. May I be patient, you understand? But we played well enough in the second half to earn a draw. But at the end of the day, Dante down to the side way. Yeah, the side I go weak, Dante, because a young youths. We have a 2 chancer win the band. Zane, the reality though is that if any team in the world is able to cope with a band like that, it's Chelsea. Our academy has been probably one of the best in the world for a long time. You see me? But one of them things, a goal was disallowed because a man about 1 centimeter offside. You know what I think? But one of them things. Congrats to Liverpool. Big up the Liverpool fans them. One of them things. So you know, the principal would have installed a fingerprint system in the school. Most of the teachers would have come on board, but a few teachers would have decided, say them, nah, give them fingerprint because them don't know who keep them data and answer than Cofan. Zin? And let me clear up this from early. At my place of work, there's a fingerprint system. However, you choose whether or not you want to use a fingerprint or you want to use a pass card. Zin? So you just place your card over the thing, the sensor, and you have access to the staff room and to the admin office and things. Zin? Or you use a fingerprint. Initially, I would have used my fingerprint because I can't bother for a search a card anytime. You understand what I say? For me, the reality is that as Jamaicans, we have this little habit. When things happen in Jamaica, we are in objection. But some of the same things that we object to in Jamaica, when we go overseas, we happily accept it. No, I now say fingerprinting is the right thing. I am just saying that in many instances, many of us who want to go overseas, we readily adapt and adjust to them system. And when these same things are proposed in Jamaica, we are opposed to them. Is that the same thing that can track you? Alright, at my school, that part of it has not been installed as yet. You understand? It is just for access purposes right now. But eventually, I suppose it will be a tracking system. See? When you go to America and Canada and England and anywhere else, anything them so for do, we do it. I want to question it. But the moment these same things are being implemented in Jamaica, Chad say, I don't trust the system. I understand that, Chad. We get that, and that's a fair concern. Zine. But say you know, the same people them who say them not do it now, some of the same teachers them who say them not do it, if they should go abroad to seek employment and the school say you have to do that, them get 10 fingers. No questions asked. And you know the sad reality is that if us as educators were honest and professional, it never have to reach here, so. Many of us as educators are unprofessional, are disingenuous, and in reality, we are shortchanging the nation's children. Many of us try to beat the system whichever way possible if we don't go to work and we want to collect paycheck at the month. Listen to me, I'm telling you already, teaching is not for me anymore. But every single day that I remain in the classroom, I will remain a professional. I want to, you know, people have said many things about me as a teacher. Many things. But the one thing nobody can say is that I am not a professional. That me don't do my job. You understand? Because me nah shall change the nation's children. So until the day I walk away from teaching, I will be a professional. Many of these teachers skull school and have them friend assigned for them. If this was not the case, then we wouldn't reach here, see, you know? But the reality is that us as educators who are supposed to be educated and have moral fortitude continue to be worse than the common criminal. So me no want no teacher feel like so me come here tonight come defend them, you know. Una wrong, brother. Una go learn a lesson tonight. We need to stop shortchange the youth them in the country. If we sign up to be a teacher, let us be that, a teacher. If you don't want to go to school, go teach, you resign. But many teachers call them friend and have them friend assigned for them or a clock for them. That is the reality we face. So if that was not the case, there would not have been a need for a system like that up at Mona High School. Me want tell you, say, some things that us as educators do in this country, you see, you're the amazed, man. And I don't hear me a ear, I see me see with my own eye them. Me know how we stay. Sure, you have wonderful teachers in the industry, you know, in the education system, you know, but you also have someone of you in there. Family, if you don't want to be a teacher, you resign. No, at the end of the day, your human rights, you're entitled to them. See? And I am not sure that a principal should say to you that it is compulsory or mandatory to give a fingerprint for a security system. I think an option should be provided, like my place of employ, where you either get a swipe card, I should have shown you, Zine, or you do your fingerprint. I use my fingerprint because I couldn't bother with the card thing. You understand? One finger and we're gone. That kind of sound weird, but yeah, right now, the system was reprogrammed and I never get to really redo the fingerprint thing. Zine, I don't know what the info go. I don't know what story. But at the end of the day, still, brother, the same fingerprinting thing where we are quarrel about at Jamaica is commonplace in many of the countries them where people here watch the stream live. And many of us, when we got them place there, we not only give a fingerprint, we give a toe print if them ask for. And we don't have no issue with it. Education Ministry halts Mona High School fingerprinting of teachers. So Kevin Jones, the principal of Mona High School in St. Andrews, to stop forcing teachers at the institution to be fingerprinted to prove their attendance at school. And an investigation is to be launched into the matter. That is according to the Minister with responsibility for education, Carl Samuda. I don't know why Carl Samuda is still acting as education minister. That is the next thing. That needs some fingerprint testing too. Backside. Who spoke to the contentious issue in the House of Representatives on Tuesday? CMD demonstration going down there. He was responding to questions posed by the Member of Parliament for South East St. Andrew, Julian Robinson. According to media reports, Jones implemented the measure at Mona High after discovering that some teachers there were claiming to be present at school when they were not. You understand? Most of we now have phone with a fingerprint to use. Some of them are Huawei phone. You know what Huawei have been doing with the information family. But we don't have no issue with it. You understand what I say? Ready or no, peeps? According to media reports, Jones implemented the measure at Mona High after discovering that some teachers there were claiming to be present when they were not. He said only 8 of more than 140 teachers, there's a lot of teachers that, at the school had refused to comply with the new system. So basically, based on FEMA information, 132 of them in compliance. Then, the 8 had reportedly expressed concerns about whether their fingerprints would be stored properly and who might have access to them. On Tuesday, Robinson asked Samuda what directive has been given to Mona High School as of now in relation to the fingerprint issue and the continuation of the policy. In pointing out that the data protection law is presently under discussion, Robinson further asked Samuda, is the government aware of where those fingerprint images are stored? Who has access to them? Whether those images can be used in any other way. Valid concerns, as we said. See? Robinson also said he understood what motivated the principal to move in that direction. I do as well. However, he added, we have to take into consideration the privacy of individuals. Fine. The fact that individuals own their data and the use of their data should be subject to their consent, their knowledge, etc. Good, me have no issue with that. Responding, Samuda said, Mona High, they are to desist from the practice that was engaged. No action, which is fingerprinting, is to be taken in regard without approval of the Ministry of Education, which will also initiate an immediate investigation into the entire thing, including the storage of fingerprint. The minister said it is important to protect all parties involved. However, Samuda said, despite the concerns that have been raised, systems will have to be implemented in schools to enable the authorities to know that teachers are actually in school at the times they should be. And that we know in the middle of the day where they are. But that does not mean that they are going to utilize biometric information. The intrusive information of persons involved. It requires careful examination, and that is why we have put a stop to it until the exercise or the data protection legislation is complete, said Samuda. See? When asked by Robbins, Samuda responded that he was not aware of any other public school that was utilizing a similar system for teachers or students. Shows you how much Mr. Carl Samuda know what go on at the education ministry where him oversee. Yo, I say, I want to get me clear. Because I know some teachers in Asatena. I can't call about 1 5 name of teachers in here right now. I don't call nobody names still. You understand? But say, if the teachers them up a Mona was being honest and not changing the youths of this country, then we wanna reach here, so. Yes, me have not have no issue with people having issue with them biometric data being collected in a situation like that. However, I am of the view that system should be in place to track teachers. I not pretend like I no go to school and go up on the road sometimes. If I not have no class and I want to run go up on the road, I run go up on the road. If I dey at school and I look at thing I go on and I need to go do a one interview, me link my VP or my principal, me not no contact time now. Sir, miss, me I run go up on the road and come back. Not hard in that. You understand what I say? If me not go to school tomorrow, me just not go to school tomorrow. I am entitled to a number of days for the school year. They are called casual leave. Me take one. From I have been teaching, I have never exhausted my casual leave. There have been times since I've been teaching where I've never been absent from school for an entire term. Because at the end of the day, my job is my job. You have some teachers who absent more time than them present for the term. And them not sick. So me now go sit here and pretend like say we are angels in this. Some way for go, man. If you don't want to teach, you resign, family. When I reach a point where I no longer want to teach, I will just submit my resignation. And if it means I have to go sell banana chips and bag juice, that me I go do. Simple maths, because I don't want to teach no more. Well, we are collect salary a month time, stipend. Anyways, babysit that sweet. And we not babysit. Trivia and spite, pick up yourself and a brother. You know, I appreciate that something there. You understand what I say? Someone we need to be fair and honest, man. Because we know so we are doing it. I have known of instances where it has been done. So this is not new. You understand what I say? We say we want to be teachers and we don't want to teach. Then that don't make no sense. Then go farm then, man. I mean, farming is a good thing because I want to do that. And stop farm food. See? So, as me I say, there are issues with the system. But the reality is that if teachers were not so dishonest, some of us, then there would not be a need for that system. When the system was being implemented at my place of work, persons were in disagreement with it. Some people don't want to use them fingerprint. That is natural. You give them a card. But then a man will still give him friend a card for him swipe, for him use. And it's still like a record say, that teacher did it, and the teacher did it, so did. Boy, I don't know still. So make we see, I think that there should be systems in place to ensure that teachers are being honest and professional. I don't have no issue with that. But then no, the fingerprinting kind of dicey. But what me I say is that the same things that we have fight when we go to America, the marks of a fingerprint. We I say, I really want you want, I want to give you 10. In Jamaica, you don't want to give you even half. You see the issue we have faced as a country. And as Chad said, people don't trust the system. You understand? Zin? Things that are weird, brother. So peeps, cause Samuda say him don't know of no other public school where fingerprinting and go on. No, the more situation is re-teachers. However, I have been made to understand that students in some institutions might be exposed to the collection of their biometric data by schools. This one, my stance on this one is that me not agree with this one. I'm going to tell you why. It is alleged that students are being fingerprinted at Merle Grove. I don't agree with this. If it is true, this one, I will categorically state that it should not happen. With the teacher, at them spread them own bed. You understand? The one there, you understand? Students fingerprinted, parents shock as Merle Grove High accused of collecting biometric data from pupils. It's an allegation. I cannot prove it. If it is happening, it should stop. Yet another corporate era-based school has found itself embroiled in controversy. This time for allegedly collecting fingerprints from students. Wow. Merle Grove High School is reported to have begun collecting the biometric data from students during its orientation exercise at the start of the new academic year as part of a new attendance record-keeping system. So they started with grade 7. And we thought because we are in 6th form that we did not have to do it. We thought they were just starting with grade 7 since they are the new batch. But they did every single grade straight up to upper 6, a 6th form student said. The student who spoke on condition of remaining anonymous said that her fingerprints were taken last week. As a matter of fact, but I said, I make 2 links up on Merle Grove and find out what I go on. I choose my name member to do it today still. Because you know the thing, it was done in the teacher's lounge. 2 people from a security company came and they had a computer with our names on it. And the machine where we should put our finger. I placed my finger there about 2 or 3 times. And it recorded it or scanned it, she said. The article was printed by the Gleaner Empress. I Gleaner, I think so. Yeah, man, the Gleaner print the article. Zin? Other students shared similar accounts when the Gleaner visited Mossy Friday. Well, visited the 95-year-old girls' school, which is located on Constant Spring Road in St. Andrew. A very trusted source, Empress Love. You understand? The student's mother, who only found out about the exercise after the biometric data had been collected, was appalled. I feel very distressed and disrespected because something as important as this, and you know that biometric data has been in the headlines. The school went ahead, did this, and never said anything. There was no letter. When the school wants to get in touch with me, they do. I get emails, I get phone calls. This time I got nothing, said the mother, who also did not want to be named. Now, the Reverend Anthony White, chairman of the school board, told the Gleaner that he was unaware of any such system at the St. Andrew Base Institution. Now, let me take off my glass and let me say a thing. I now say Reverend White is lying. But this is what I will say based on my understanding of how schools with boards operate. Get my face a strip off. Son, burn me up a cockpit country demonstration. No decision of this magnitude and nature can be made by a principal without it being approved and sanctioned by the school board. I'm going to put on back my glass. You understand? Reverend White, chairman of the board, said he was unaware of any such system at the St. Andrew Base Institution. I wonder if Reverend White will watch. Because Reverend White, I want to believe in a family. But me I tell you the truth, me I struggle right now. You understand? Because you know, and me know, say no such decision can be made by any principal without the board's approval. You know that. Me know that. Every teacher know that. Alright, sir. Alright. We had a badge reading device that persons were using to get students to sign. No fingerprint device, he said. There is no fingerprint device at the school for the student to sign in or anything like that. It is understood that teachers currently use a card to sign in for work. So up to press time on Friday, Principal Dr. Marjorie Fullerton could not be reached for comment. But why not? The school day was so hectic while the principal couldn't give one comment. Me don't know of that. Merle Grove is not a school that is rough, where you can't get to talk to the principal. The development comes as discussion rage on about the constitutionality of collecting biometric data, including fingerprints, from individuals who have not been implicated in a criminal matter. It was revealed this week that we just talked about it, the Mona High School situation. You understand? I will simply link up one of my colleagues up at Merle Grove and find out what I go on. A simple maths. Too many remember if you get round to it. You understand? No. I now say the fingerprinting are going up at Merle Grove with the students. What I say, if it a go on, it wrong and it fi stop. I say you can't fingerprint people pitney without notifying people say I go fingerprint them pitney. A situation like this, a move like this, must have consensus from parents. Because these children are minors. If the situation is true, why was a meeting not called, a general parent-teachers meeting, and the matter discussed? How come me send my child to school and she come home come tell me, say, Daddy, them fingerprint me at school today, and my child is involved in a criminality family? They want up a Mona, me can't sit through it. Big people for behave like big people. They want a Merle Grove, hell no. But me I keep my eye on you like so. See what I go on, cause you did it easy, you know. My grandmother normally say, you see, you don't see smoke without fire. If fire might not blaze, but you have embers somewhere. So smoke will generate. You understand? And when it is exposed to oxygen, then it ignites and you have flame. Ah, boy. Tell you, brother, I tell you. I tell you. Speaking about schools and fools. I will go on record and I will say this. I think I've said it before, but in case people forget, me say, Ruel Reid is the most shameless man I know. Yes. Ruel Reid wants Jamaica college job back. Peeps. Right now, that one you go rough. May I take a little break? Give me a few seconds. Me soon circle.
What we do here is go back.
Me there, yeah, mama and papa. Ben when say man gonna buy patty and cocoa bread. Yo, addicted to geography, say look like Ruel I call teacher, but I tell him say stop call up his name. That man they can't call my phone, brother. You understand? Ready or no, peeps? Somebody said, I'm going to drink my anti-Ruel out of my anti-Ruel weed cup. Yo! May I read the headline again, peeps? Ruel Reid wants Jamaica College job back. Why? For what? For do a with? Former Education Minister said to be preparing to return as principal when his vacation ends on the 1st of November. You pick him up, you lick him down, him bounce right back. Ruel can't dead for now. See him? Disgraced former Minister of Education and Information, Ruel Reid, is moving with haste to reassume his role as principal of the prestigious all-boys institution, Jamaica College. Can you believe it? Reid, who was fired by Prime Minister Andrew Holness last March, at the height of allegations that he became embroiled in activities that could bring his office as minister into disrepute, has been keeping a low profile since. If he continue to keep it, you understand? Although he was spotted on the campaign trail during the by-election in Eastern Portland last April, I not even did know this. His name has also been linked with irregular conduct at the state-run Caribbean Maritime University, which fell under his portfolio. It fell, yes, pun intended. Investigations are said to be continuing into his role in both matters. A very long time. The opposition PNP has also said that he has still been campaigning in the seat that he was approved to contest in the next general election, the St. Ann Northwestern seat, the one where Othniel Lawrence did give up after him get contract as advisor down a maritime. But the ruling Jamaica Labour Party, through its General Secretary, Dr. Horace Chang, has stated that Reid has been removed as the candidate and denied that Reid had been continuing his campaign activities. Word emerged midweek that Reid, through his legal operatives, was advanced with plans to get his job back at Jamaica College. He was seconded to the Ministry of Education after the Jamaica Labour Party won the 2016 general election. The formal 2-year secondment was approved by the JC board against recommendations, I suppose. Recommendations by the Old Boys Association, recommendations from the Parents Association, and recommendations from the Student Council at JC. Them said them never want him back up there and it should not be extended, but the board went ahead and did it same way. Alright? The formal 2-year secondment was approved by the JC board, headed by Michael Bernard. This is Mr. Michael Bernard right here, sir. You understand? Zine, Bernard was headed by Michael Bernard, and an extension was sought by the government and approved by the board almost 3 months before the expiration of the initial agreement. Why was there such great haste to have that contract extended 3 months before its expiration date? So during the period, experienced educator Wayne Robinson, where's Mr. Robinson? Let me find him. This is Mr. Wayne Robinson here. So during the period, experienced educator Wayne Robinson was appointed to act as principal and has, according to members of the JC fraternity, earned a high level of respect for his stewardship of the institution. During the period, we do that already. The school, which was established in 1789, seeing a long story, we don't need to go through that. You know them do well academically and in a sports and them thing. What we're really interested in is Ruel Reid situation. So this man here is a principal right now. Craig Creation, big up yourself and brother. You know I appreciate that something, you know what I think. You understand? You just go and fill up the collection plate where we beat some people. You understand? Teach some people. You see it? So, Deacon Ruel Reid again. That brother here. Listen to this now, peeps. It is understood that Reid, a 52-year-old married father of 2 and lay preacher, a lame preacher, is demanding that he reassumes his role as principal by November the 1st of this year at the end of his 8-month vacation, or legal action could be initiated. He's still being paid as principal. Though another area of concern to the former education minister, a source said, is the top-up payment that he normally gets from affiliated fraternity groups. One in this instance being the Old Boys Association, which discontinued the payment after the upheaval at the ministry. That top-up payment too could also be the subject of litigation. So Ruel Reid basically is audacious enough, is shameless enough to tell the Old Boys Association, who normally contribute financially to the principal of the institution, out of them own goodness, say him need them money. Yo, don't, from my band I never see them at Liberty. There's a Liberty come through carelessness. You understand? Peeps, make we talk about that a little more. Deacon Ruel Reid, lame preacher and all, is basically saying to the Old Boys Association of JC, so you see that I look a change I want to normally top up my salary with, me I go want it back. But no easy. I want to promise I want to give man things and take it back. And me I go so no. What a shameless fellow. Me have to cut out a part of the stream and have it as an individual video, because this hot. 96 degrees in the shade. Real hot. Yo, I want to go sleep, but me need to do this first. You understand? This serious. Huh, daddy? Bad start. Yo. If I never see it with my eyes, I wouldn't believe it. You understand? The top-up payment too could also be subject of litigation. Top-up payments are given by some schools to principals as an added incentive, either in anticipation of good work or a reward for outstanding achievements by the institution. Prominent schools like Wolmer's Boys, Kingston College, Monroe College, which is Reed's alma mater, and St. George's College are among others which have such a system in place, which is recognized and allowed by the Ministry of Education. But a return by Reid to JC as principal could spark fireworks, and it should. As a matter of fact, it shouldn't happen in the first place. Ruel Reid should, as a man, if him have any form of decency left in him, if him did have any integrity to begin with, should simply cut his loss or his losses and walk away from Jamaica College. If he had any decency to begin with, if he had any integrity to begin with, he should simply cut his losses and walk away. I cannot understand the fixation that Ruel Reid has of wanting to reassume his position as principal at Jamaica College. But a return by Reed to JC as principal could spark fireworks, as some members of the fraternity do not wish to have him sit in the principal's chair again. As a matter of fact, the chair when used to sit down in a dash way too. What you mean? Several old boys are among those opposed to his return, and the Jamaica College Old Boys Association had earlier this year written to the schools board calling for Reed's employment to be terminated forthwith. The board had said then that it would seek legal advice on the matter. You understand what I say, peeps? Yo, boy, I don't know. I don't know, Rasta. Hey, may I tell you something? I don't know. Zane, may I look for your picture and I can't find it. Damien White, pick up yourself in a big brother. You know what thing going on? So, Major General Basil Jarrett, very popular. He is the face of the JCF in public relations matter in relation to the SOEs that would have been in the past and present. He is the president of the Old Boys Association at JC. You understand? So when contacted recently, president of the Jamaica College Old Boys Association, Major Basil Jarrett, said that he would not comment on the matter at this time. However, 3 other JC Old Boys who have played major roles in the growth of the school said on Friday that they were adamant that Reed should never return to the school unless it is to collect his belongings. Yo, that comment there deserve one of them things there. I wait. Oi, the man them say, them a remain adamant say, Ruel Reed should only return to the Old Hope Road base institution only for collect 2 scandal bag with him things them family. You understand? Big up to them old boys there, right? I know them a move young like. You see it? Yeah. We do not want him back. That is a given. I think the Old Boys Association should just come out and say that nothing has changed in the quest to have Reed stay out. We really want him to move on, one said. No, well, we really want to move on, one said. Another uttered, I have heard the rumors that he, Reed, wants to return. But after all that has happened at Education Ministry, would he have no shame if what I am hearing is true? Why would he really want to get back into an environment of bright boys with questioning minds with all those clouds hanging over his head? I'm going to tell you why. Him nah no shame. Hey man, shame tree never grow, brother. Cause on a chapter, you know, he ain't did it. Yeah? There is also the view, as expressed by another old boy, that a return by Reed could also disrupt the flow of operations at JC, as there was discomfort among the 98 member staff. As there was discomfort among the 98 members of staff, although according to him, they were so professional that they did not express their true emotions in public. It would be very awkward. It would be a very awkward situation. I do not think that there would be any peace at Old Hope Road if the former education minister were to go back there. He said, boy. You know, One educator who served at JC not so long ago expressed surprise that Reed would even contemplate going back to the school. He must be smart. He must be smarter than that, the veteran suggested. Why would anybody who has been embroiled in such controversy want to end up back guiding a school? Because he is a fool. I am aware that the government is said to be investigating. Yeah, the government is said to be investigating the allegation against him. But even if he is cleared, there will still be a stigma and fingers will always be pointed. He should think the matter over, the educator stated. Reed, who also served as president of the Jamaica Teachers Association, was appointed JC principal in 2006. But the acting principal, Zane, this fellow, you understand? The acting principal, Robinson, could not be reached by telephone last week, and there was no response when the invitation to direct the query to his phone by way of text message was taken up. Ruel Reed is unconscionable. He is shameless. He lacks decency. He lacks integrity. And apparently, he lacks senses. I'm going to leave it there, sir. You understand? What a man bareface. What a man audacious. What a man hungry for power. What a man nah no shame. Eh? Brother, walk away, youth. Cut. Take away yourself. Disappear. Vanish. Then you have a nerve you come tell the old boy them both say you want top up. Oh, that says something you say boy no fit for the year. But I move on. Cause night a come. Why? I want a revival in my soul. I want a revival in my soul. I must abide to the blood of Jesus to get a revival in my soul. Send down the rain. Send down the rain. Send down the gospel rain. Yo. So peeps, who don't know say last Tuesday was cockpit country demonstration, hero circle, march, go parliament and the works. You understand? Sun still you see me face a strip off, sun burn me left, right and center, but you understand? You have to pass for the cars, ain't it? I came across an article, you see? And me I said the article here. Stump me in my eye like. The article say, ignore noisy cockpit activists. I am is a cockpit activist. Here, I am is. You understand? So, hey brother, you basically me am Lipton Matthews. I say if you ignore people like me. You understand? But Mr. Matthews, right now, me I go see which one of the platform bigger and who have a bigger reach. You see it? Mining should not be permitted in the cockpit country or any other area where it will undermine the ecosystem. However, outside of these protected zones, the venture must be allowed. Some activists object to mining in Jamaica, and not only in the cockpit country. Protecting the environment is important, but such a position is untenable. I don't know of anybody who is entirely against mining in Jamaica per se. People are against mining in areas known as the cockpit country. Not just the cockpit country protected area. Soon get to that. See? When new competition disrupt all industries, entrepreneurs innovate or close their doors. But innovative and prosperous businesses will not cease operations to appease professional activists. I said, Kofat, big up yourself, brother. We appreciate that. Yeah, the man I call we professional activist. I am just a school teacher, a geography, brother, who believe in the cause and I give my voice and my platform to the cause. You understand? Watch me now. The man say we are professional activists. You understand? No mining company will halt operations because of the shrillness of the demands of environmentalists. What a brother what I do? The shrillness. Those opining that mining degrades the environment. The man say opine, we are opine, so mining degrades the environment. You know see what I'm going? What I mean tell you? May lobby for new processes to reduce the risk of mining. Moreover, activists noting that employees in mining sector should simplify new jobs are obnoxious and puerile. No, I have said this before. Because Mr. Lipton Matthews, I would really like to have a discussion with this fellow, you know. You understand? Because this fellow you need a lesson. Watch out now. Mr. Lipton Matthews, sir, and if anybody know him, I'm going to send him this. Sir, relax yourself. Nobody is saying that persons who are employed in mining should basically find a new job. All we are simply saying is that it's an indictment on the government that they keep on talking about 800 people have been employed by Noranda, impacting 4,000 people. If the government had sat down for decades and allowed these 800 people to remain unemployed, it is an indictment on the government. And if the government cannot find alternative employment to give these people, they should not be in the government. And I think Mr. Lipton Matthews is taking this from a political standpoint. And I will be very disappointed. Seeing me as somebody who has been chanting this from, if I did the PNP in the government, at the same firewood in a blaze. It no matter who the guy. You understand? I think this is a political activist chastising environmental activist. Watch out now. Him not done it, you know. Him say, critics imploring workers to retool when their job is not exposed to creative destruction should practice what they preach by making themselves redundant. Nobody now tell nobody that. All we're simply saying is that there are alternatives to mining. And if you can't see that, brother, you're dunce. I mean, normally call people dunce. But if him can't see, say, there are many alternatives to mining in the cockpit country, then him dunce. No apology for that. But you don't come and write up in a paper like what? What want to feel like? Watch out now. Yeah. Nobody know tell nobody to make themselves redundant. In light of robot being viewed as alternative to human labor, the earth is naturally inhospitable. Yet human ingenuity makes it adaptable for mass-based flourishing. Radical environmentalism, demonstrated by many defenders of the cockpit country, is an anti-human ideology underpinned by an even greater anti-progress mindset. Bombard star. Hey man, full of big words. Mr. Big Word. These romantics want to return to an idyllic pre-capitalist past that did not exist. Silly Billy. Nobody know want that. We now say mining enough to take place. We are saying no mining enough to take place in the cockpit country. Brother. So since as you come with your big word them, come true. And feel free for calling, and calling. Make we have a discussion. Because no phone, you know, I'm willing and ready to discuss, debate, whichever way you don't want to put it, the cockpit country situation with anyone on any day, anytime, any weapon, any platform, you know. But you know, keep on avoiding and evading and a chat off on the mouth, but then you can't stand up as man and defend on the points. You ready anytime when you ready, brother? You understand what I say? So you know hide behind one computer. Me not hide. Me there so. me the Trelawney, me the Hero Circle, me the Parliament, and anywhere else demonstration I keep on me can go, me I go there too. So we not hide, brother. So we want to keep on hiding. If you guys are so passionate about mining out the cockpit country, you want to come and publicly state it, then the man to make a reason about it. And like we are hide, we there everywhere. Albertown, Alsalsa Springs, Sawyers, Jacksontown, the whole of them place there. What on the point? I don't understand. So we want to keep on talking, and yet still when we're ready for the discussion, we can't find no. Watch this here now. I saw a big word not done yet. Contrary to what many believe, market economies are less polluted and are more likely to follow environmental regulations than socialist one. And him quote on brother name Diaz, Britsquets and Perez Lopez in 2000. So I guess that was a study. Further, several of these environmentalists are engaging in empty virtue signaling because they own phones. Because their own phones produced using rare earth minerals obtained by mining. So brother, fine. So your phone is made up of rare earth minerals derived from mining. Make them go mining somewhere else, brother. You understand? So whichever phone it is, make them go mine it, make them go find it somewhere else. It no matter. So them there, you understand? Whole and new and in between. Tell them say them figure mine is somewhere else. So whether them in here, yeah or nay, yeah them in here. But me I say, we don't want to mine down a cockpit country, brother. Your head tough or what's that? No. Watch out now, peeps. Like other debates in Jamaica, discourse on mining is guided by loose talk and those using important issues to build their brands. Me take offense to that statement there. And me tell you why me take offense to that statement there. Because as good as me talk, you know. The man say, let me tell you what the man say. Like other debates in Jamaica, discourse, no brother, I be a whole phone there, some man. No, alright man, some of them phone in our work. This a phone I want me use to build a channel. This a phone I go frame it. This a phone I will start do the channel thing pan. And then it a green out and thing. The next one, I want me use to take call pan the channel. This a one I channel phone. And this a one my personal phone. You see me they buy it for take call pan the channel, but this a phone and I work so well. So this. I'm 150 that I buy this a phone. Money that for like an expensive phone. So yeah, have to do that. But that's a sure brother say yo. You understand? Phone and sale and quite read it. No man, I'm not easy with the phone thing, man. You understand? The phone and the whole of that me, man. Watch me now. The man say, I may take offense to this, you know, serious. Like other debates in Jamaica, disclosure on mining is guided by loose talk. You hear? By loose talk. And them keep, and you see, this is what I want people to start though. Yeah man, $150 man. Yeah, enough money for phone a cost $1,000 you know, brother. You understand? It's a LG V20 that. You see, me did buy it for take calls on the channel because the audio quality is better than most phones. But me end up have to use it for my personal phone I know. That will show you how things rough. So it's not easy with the phone talk. See? The man say a loose talk. Me like, yeah me want to do. Yeah me want happen. When some man talk about people and make loose talk, call some name. So say teach them over on YouTube and make loose talk. Nobody come around and so come broad brush people. Because every single thing that I have spoken about the cockpit country are FACTS capitalized facts, brother. See? Ready or no? He man say it's guided by loose talk and those using important issues to build their brands, brother. Before me start talking about cockpit country, me have over 110,000 subscribers, bad man. You understand me? I say this been built already, sir. Say if I me I show your word pan, take it back. You understand? Right now you are looking here. You got that? Who is Lipton Matthews? Where him come from? What him do? You understand? Calm down, sir. Out order. Brother, this bin bill, sir. What you mean? You understand? You feel like we do that YouTube thing if you're living? I mean, money not bad. But then we work. You understand? We never get up and do YouTube from day one, sir. We take it on because it's something we like. And we realize you can make it into a business. So we been a do that. You understand? So go somewhere go say Lipton Matthews and go somewhere go say teach them and see who people know. And who you, man? Go build their brands. Man, go on here, man. Andrew Wallace should pay no attention to environmentalists politicizing the issue. Hear the man family. The man say we have politicized the issue. Yo, family. Hear me say, man. Me say, it no matter which P the guy come from, we no business with the guy. If the guy in the government and the guy not do what for do, then we will call out the guy. So you see the problem in this country, the moment you oppose something, you are political. You follow me? I say, the moment you oppose something in this country, you are viewed as a political activist. Eh? Ah, boy. He is a political activist. He is approaching this from a political standpoint. But since I think going to chat off him out then, we're going to fix him. So me I say if you don't know him, make him watch this. You know. Him good as know the channel too. Him good as one of the one we are dislike the videos them. You realize from recent times, you know, from Noranda start protests, the cockpit country videos are amassing a number of dislikes. Are people being paid to dislike the cockpit country, the pro cockpit country videos? I'm just asking. People are being paid to demonstrate for Noranda. So are people being paid to dislike, teach them videos because he's defending the cockpit country? Bigger question. Is taxpayers' money being used to pay people to dislike, teach them videos? Because Noranda is owned by the government. So Noranda is the government and the government is Noranda. Ah, boy. The truth about Noranda and the government of Jamaica, well, whichever order you prefer, as they are one in the same. I did this video earlier. You understand? But me I go dissect it and bisect it, you know. So Juliet Holness, the wife of the Prime Minister in the middle, and this brother named Lance Nita, he is the public relations manager for Noranda. He is the one who has been leading the demonstrations and Noranda's presence on social media recently. He's been led by this man. Yeah. More than 100 employees of Noranda Jamaica Bauxite last Monday protested in front of the offices of the Jamaica Environment Trust, JET, in Kingston against what they say is misinformation being spread about the bauxite industry. Now, when Noranda start demonstrate, let me tell you what it means. It means it is becoming clear that the anti-bauxite mining protests are hitting home. Hence, they are hitting back. They are fighting back. The empire strikes back. Last Monday's demonstration was not spontaneous. It wasn't. But was organized, staged, and funded by Noranda Jamaica Bauxite Company, led by their public relations consultant, Lance Nita, which is the brother where I'm here match him shirt. Oh, no, man. Oh, the most of things that people afraid of. Watch it on, peeps. In recent weeks, Nita has penned a series of pro-mining articles in the public media littered with half-truths, loose and imprecise language that has served to further confuse the issue. Now, PNP and JLP governments swore publicly that there would be no mining in the cockpit country and set about defining boundaries. They would have contracted scientists from the University of the West Indies to determine the boundary as they define, and the scientists would have defined 3 boundaries. They would have defined a core, a transitional zone, and a buffer zone. So the core is the pristine limestone region in the heart of the cockpit country, with all the features of the karst limestone scenery. The caves, the sinkholes, the dolines or pulges or uval, as whatever you want to call them, the sinkholes, the limestone pavements, the clints and the grikes, the dry valleys, the whole of them things. Because we can take them boys to school, you know, because I don't know some of them, you know, fool them, you know. Watch me and our peeps. Then now, after the core cockpit country, you have an area now on the fringes where the cockpits starts to open up somewhat. Zine, so in the core, you have the conical shape hills and the depressions and all of them things there. Those are what give it that distinct cockpit country appearance. You understand? Areas of elevations and areas of depression. And that would have been created over 12 million years by the processes of carbonation and solution. And since me I take them to school, fools, so don't watch this. In the atmosphere around us, CO2 is plentiful. That is carbon dioxide. When it rains, rainwater dissolves the carbon dioxide, creating a weak carbonic acid. That weak carbonic acid now also absorbs carbon dioxide from the soil. Limestone is a calcareous rock, meaning it is made up primarily of calcium carbonate with chemical formula CaCO3. See? Watch me now. Calcium carbonate is the dominant mineral in limestone. It is not soluble, meaning it is not easily dissolved and removed by water. What the carbonic acid does now, it enters the limestone rocks because limestone rocks are permeable rocks. And they are permeable in two ways. They can either be permeable because they are porous or pervious. Porosity comes now where you have holes and spaces between the minerals in the rock, or it is pervious because it has vertical cracks and joints. So water enter and pass through. The entry of water into the soil is infiltration. And the water now will move either vertically or horizontally through the rocks. If it moves vertically, it is called percolation. If it moves horizontally, it is called through flow. See? Well, a rock it a go through, so it's really ground flow it is called. Now, what the carbonic acid does now, it causes the calcium carbonate, CaCO3, to change into calcium bicarbonate. The calcium bicarbonate now is soluble, so it is easily dissolved and removed by water. So that process is called carbonation. So from the rainwater to carbon dioxide to carbonic acid to converting calcium carbonate into calcium bicarbonate, that is carbonation. Rainwater now will come and dissolve the calcium bicarbonate, remove it, so the limestone rock starts to become weak and it starts to break down. And all the features that I mentioned earlier are created. Millions of years that take. The distinct limestone features are found in the core. Fine. Then now, the limestone, those conical hills starts to open up and you have flatlands in between them. That now is the transitional zone. That is the area where people live and them farm them yam and them something there. After that now, there's supposed to be a buffer zone for the area where you say certain activities not happening in that area, and that is the thing. So you're supposed to have three zones: the core cockpit country, the transitional zone, and the buffer zone. Zine, the recommendation was made by the university scientists from Paris Louis Jr. to Professor Weber that all three zones should exist. The government went against the recommendation of the scientists and they identified only the core cockpit country and said it is a protected area. You see what the government did? They went against the recommendation made by Professor Weber, who would have been paid handsomely to do the research, to have consultation, and then they still went against his recommendation and they only accepted the core cockpit country as the cockpit country protected area, leaving out the transitional zone and the buffer zone. Then they come talk about misinformation. Man, no go, man. So you know, peeps, I'm tired. The US scientists held several public consultations in the cockpit communities, and their concerns are reflected in the boundaries of the zones the scientists defined. Now, by accepting only the core area, the government has rejected the concerns of the cockpit country residents and has pondered to the wishes of the mining company. Yet, Noranda and other pro-mining interests falsely claim that the proposed cockpit country protected area was the result of public consultation. The cockpit country protected area that was proposed in Parliament on the 21st of November 2017 by Andrew Michael Holness is the core cockpit country. There is no transitional zone and there is no buffer zone because he would have ignored the recommendations of the scientists. On the easy, on not talk to me, you know. On the running a problem. You understand what I say? I know guess we guess this, you know. We know this. You feel me? I know like some bloggers we are feel and I guess for this, you know. This is what we do to earn a living, brother. Zine? The degree where they beside our name was earned in geography and environmental science. I no feel we are feel for this. We know this 3 o'clock a morning if you wake me up and ask me, brother. So someone we are come sit down and write up some article. I no go understand on yourself, man. I no feel say I look at views, man, I look out of this. Eh? We been a get views before cockpit country situation, family. I want man. No, peeps. In essence, this is what the cockpit country protected area should look like. All of them places, which would involve the core cockpit country, the transitional zone, and the buffer zone. The cockpit country stakeholder groups, which is in these dotted lines, should be the whole cockpit country protected area. But the government no say if they no did that, the license that they granted to Noranda to mine out the cockpit country will be null and void because the good backside would be in the whole cockpit country. Man, I own, man. So watch you know, peeps. They say the cockpit country protected area is over here, so 74,000 hectares of land. Yet still, this is what them say protected, you know, that green area they say, you know. Yet still, they granted Noranda a mining license, a special mining license for Sector 173, which is basically in the protected area. This is the concerns of the people. The people, them now say, yo, mining can't take place, you know. What the people are saying is that SML 173 has the same unique features. You may have transitional zones there, and the density of the conical shape landforms and some of the features are not as distinct as in the core cockpit country. But SML 173 share the same DNA, share the same geology, the same ecology, the same hydrology, and the same biology of the cockpit country protected area. So how are you going to tell me, say, this little core area is protected, then now you give man license to go dig out right pan the boundary of the protected area? That can't make no sense. That is what we have been trying to say to these people. Yet still they have not been singing the song of the government. There will be no mining in the cockpit country protected area. Yes, we hear that. We're not deaf. We're not deaf. When you hear say, you can't say the cockpit country area protected and SML 173 will be mine. Because SML 173 contains communities like Alps, Sawyers, Mahogany Hall, Gibraltar, Ulster Spring, Albertown, all of them places there that has been culturally, historically, geologically, geographically a part of the cockpit country, brother. So when you come and talk, brother, man, when you stop going like you don't want to take people for fool. And these are the things that get me upset about the cockpit country situation. Common sense will tell you, say, if you're so protected, there's no way you can lead the environmental degradation of an area close to the protected area without the protected area being impacted. Come on, no, man. We're not fooling at this. Now, what is most interesting about the cockpit country something here, where some of them fools that we are write up in a newspaper are going like them don't know, is that the government of Jamaica owns majority shares in Noranda Bauxite Jamaica Partners too. To be exact, 51%. So in essence, Noranda is the government and the government is Noranda. So when the government issued SML 173 to Noranda, the government basically issued SML 173 to themselves. No, you tell me, say that is not a conflict of interest. The government is issuing a mining license to itself. That is what is happening here. That is no half-truth. That is no misinformation. That is the facts. So in essence, it's not Noranda that are going to mine SML 173, you know. It is the government of Jamaica going to mine it. This is a conflict of interest and it should be illegal. Watch it again. When Noranda Jamaica Bauxite Company demonstrates in front of the offices of Jamaica Environment Trust, it is the government that is protesting against an NGO. And when Noranda Bauxite Jamaica Company protests in front of Parliament, it is the government protesting against the people of Jamaica. So the government is essentially telling the people of Jamaica that they have no right to defend their rights. Now, you know one of the things where really and truly irked me? While we were out in the sun on Tuesday, congregated just above the Parliament building, no minister from the government, no member of Parliament from the government saw it fit to even venture outside to address the protesters. But the Prime Minister's wife was pictured in discussion with the group of workers from Noranda who was out there protesting. So the government is speaking to the government, but the government is not speaking to the people of this country. So, since some people now want to call a name, I call some name. Mr. Lipton Matthews, Mr. Lance Nita, Mr. Andrew Wellness, anyone now, anytime when you're ready, me ready. So since as you guys are the messiahs of truth and the correct information, and people like me are troublemakers spreading misinformation, let's talk about it. Anytime you're ready, anywhere you're ready, it don't matter to me. Me ready. So since as we keep on going about misinformation, you understand, and Noranda is here to save Jamaica, and environmentalists are just three oggers with political objectives. I don't have no political affiliation. I don't have no political association. The only P me interested in is the people. No make we talk about it then. I don't want the workers at Noranda to lose them job, to don't have a job. I want the government of Jamaica to find alternatives to mining to gainfully employ these people. So when I'm not ready, me ready. You don't know if you find me. Me not hide. Never. My number is available in every video that I upload. The Prime Minister know me work. So what the issue? We unpick the people that we want to talk to, because we know that those persons don't have the full information and are not competent enough to argue the issues with facts, with questions we don't want to answer. So we skip them people that want to know so can do that strategically and accuse them spreading propaganda that these persons are spreading misinformation. Me tired of you, man. So, me a throw it out to anybody who is for mining in the cockpit country, anybody who is sensible, anybody who have name and fame. Because I mean, I no time for waste on some locusts. You understand? Because someone will start get disrespected around here too, you know. You feel me? So when I'm ready, me ready. Night or day, anytime, anyway. I don't take people for fool, man. Then I don't come out with a look at slides. Like I don't want to style people around here. We not do that something there. We not take that something there. We not grow that way there. Like camera me if you're looking, I don't. You understand what I say? So nobody feel like you can come say certain things in some newspaper and you just go slide so. Me go start run with someone too. And it no matter who from the Prime Minister go way back so. Cause if him come out, come say something I not like him, I will get it. So all of the people them with upon Noranda payroll who will come right up in a paper and start showing the face, man. On a coward, yo. So let it be known. The war is on. I want to start it, you know. I want to start it. That's all I have to tell you now. You see me? So, when I write all I know I write, I there to read the article them and punch some hole in them. You understand? We not get paid for this, you know. We are do this out of the love for the country, the love for the environment, and the love for the people them. We are going to suffer. So nobody no need to pay me, brother. I spend my own money go chill on it. Nobody never put no gas in my car if you go chill on it. Me left work, go down a Euro circle. Nobody never calm me down there. I own a man. We not take pressure, we not take program, man. We think for ourselves. And if we think crap or crap, we're going to say crap or crap. The government is Noranda. Noranda is the government, and that is the problem we're facing. Me hear Lambert Brown them a come talk about they are skilled in social conversation as trade unionists and they want to be mediators. Move and go to man. Because you guys are defending the workers of Naranda. Oh, man. It's amazing as to the silence over on the People's National Party opposition. Only one politician was there with the demonstration and it was Basil Wade. And whether it was from a political standpoint, yeah or nay, the man was there. Yes, when they reach Parliament, some other PNP people come there. Lisa, Anna, and all of them. You feel what I say? Why is this not being discussed in Parliament? Why I want to see this reach the PAAC? My pressure good in a Ben when. Me a young youth. You understand? But them for go man. We not fight against a man who put food on him table. All we simply say, there are alternatives to putting food on the table through mining. That's all we are saying now. And if the government can't find an alternative for 800 people put food on them table, they should not be the government. But the government is Naranda, and Naranda is the government. We don't not talk, we don't know not talk, so man. And mind them statement they want to make to, because people are not fooling at this, you know. Well, me don't know about another man, but me are not fooling at this. You understand? You must have think me a big stuff for nothing. Man, don't go on here, man. Peace, you gotta wrap up this now because night a come. See, me a little thing I want to share with you. That little thing here, I say, let your voices be heard. Join us on Monday, September 23rd, 2019 at 2 p.m. for a rally at 1st Avenue and E45th Street at the United Nations Climate Action Summit. So this is a rally call for Jamaicans who reside in New York to join and let their voices be heard and their discontent with the proposed mining in the cockpit country be heard. See, I know some people are going to work and some people probably not going to see this. But for the people that are on the stream now who reside near the UN building in New York, there will be a protest there. You are encouraged, let me find it, to wear the Jamaican colors, black, gold, and green. Not black, gold, and, not black, green, and yellow, no. Black, gold, and green, and go show solidarity. I know many persons are in the diaspora who would have wished they were here to have partake in the demonstrations on Tuesday. This is a chance for some people. Everybody can do that, but you don't go represent. And for the people that went on the stream, we are going to send me footage. I don't want nobody to hold them phone so a video, nothing, brother. I saw we hold phone around here, so we are professional. And you keep your hands steady, so you move it like. You zoom in and, you know, get some people up your son, down your son, run. So if you go send footage, then you just do the right thing. You understand? I suppose Noranda will send some people go up there too. Ah, boy. So that is just a public service announcement to the people in New York. Zane. So there will be a demonstration tomorrow, the 23rd of September, in front of the UN building for mining to not happen in the cockpit country. The more people voice them concerns about this, the bigger the fight become, the stronger the voice become, and then we understand say people serious, man. You understand what I say? Bombard star. Yeah, peace. Big up on yourself. You understand? We'll stream it. And I say I heard on a DSI, that makes sense. See, me I want some footage still. But me don't want to stream footage. When I stream footage, especially on Facebook, the quality poor. You understand? And then when me edit it and send it out, you know it thing go. So for the people them who can get some footage, as me I say, just balance the phone so you understand, and you know what I mean? I'll be a good phone on the app, so I know say stabilization and top and thing, and make sure your picture decent, because I work still. So it's not a problem. When you send it, come give me. When you can airdrop you, when you can WhatsApp you, when you can email it. So when you make you file them down to bigger name sitting there, so then you can reach me one by one. You understand? Yeah, man. One of the Empress tell me so she did it already. There are two call her name, so you know what I mean? EI, good night, Empress. How are you? I didn't even realize that you were here tonight. It is great to see you. Haven't seen you in a long while. Hope all is well. Peeps, me I cut it there, sir. You understand what me I say? I done focus on some locusts for the night. Them for know them I play with, man. You understand? Who them? Who them? Peeps, big up on yourself. You understand? As me say, I don't know, I probably end up stream back all Friday night because right now, I don't say the numbers are going to be bigger. As me I say experiment with the with the stream them I say. I will definitely have a call-in stream on Wednesday. We don't know, we might talk about any most of things. Can talk about Ruel, can talk about cockpit country again, can talk about all sort of people. You understand? Big up on yourself, peeps. I know I'm not showing a love to the people that I watch me on Facebook and Twitter, but big up on yourself, you know what I think? The chat supposed to be pulling in the comments from all 3 locations, but right now I just YouTube it a pulling. I don't know. Probably a 2 minutes for upgrade, restream, ayo. But right now, I don't want to spend no money on that right now. You understand what I say? So you go and wing it. Peeps, big up on yourself. You understand what I say? It was a joy full of reason with the ones them. See, I know some people that make some commenting at the thing when I not get pay no attention to. But I don't know nothing deliberate. It's just that more time when you burn a fire, you understand what I say? You just look for tire. Peace, big up on yourself. You understand? Have a wonderful week, have a productive week. Stay healthy, stay wealthy. You know what I think? Make some money. And them something that don't make nobody take away your peace and your joy. And don't make people step on you because people look footstool. And we not fool. You understand? You have to just keep your cool. And make people know so them to move up. Oh, the man. Peace, big up on yourself. You understand what I say? You know what I think? After Sunday night, I know some people probably still go do the road look a bit and thing. But if you have to drink, don't drive. If you must drive, do not drink. Load the headphone them, load the Bluetooth headpiece them. Stop separate yourself from the environment. Stop draw attention to yourself. Try to keep your phones in your pockets and in your bag. Load the jewelry. Yeah, phone them, but people protect them and your life might end. Know the thing go. You understand what I say? If you have to take public transportation, try to travel in a group. You understand? If you can't travel in a group, know the do's and the don'ts. Take the license plate number. Send it go get somebody. Tell people you're there. Tell people where you go. Always follow your instinct. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Trust absolutely no one. For the people that might remove them making of them status. Stop, brother. People don't need to know everywhere you're there every minute of the day. People don't need to know when you did it. People don't need to know say you're alone there. Yeah, be careful. For the people that want to live them relationships, you know, them social media status and on them social media page. Stop, no brother. Stop, no sister. Yo, it's distasteful most of the time, man. You understand me? I say people don't need to know you're doing in your bedroom family. You see me? Your relationship is a private thing. You share bits and pieces because after no 3 years growing in your spouse face. Yeah, you show one picture from time to time. You show a picture with you and them. But you don't need to show every intimate detail on your life. You tap it, man. You understand? You want to go to you know. But we not for one next time. Peeps, big up on yourself. You understand? I want to call some name I know, but you name them enough. Miss Root Daily, Fitzroy, Pindling, Zane, 1 knock, 2 knock and knock off. Chad Murdoch, God favored me. EI, big up yourself, you know, Empress. You know, say I love every time, you know. Big up yourself, you're a real family. Zane, God favored me. Mike Jones, Miss Millicent Thomas McDermott, Julian Smith, Lady Clark, Danny Blackhorse, Miss Bernadette George. Yo, Miss Bernadette George, yeah, then sharp like a eagle. She not miss nothing. Big up yourself in a moment. Dante Dan, big up yourself in a family. D&J Small, my brother, what you deal with? Luciana Dean. Who else in the building? Ortiz Henry, Dancehall Decoded. I always like that name, that bad family. Miss June Reed. You understand what I say? Who else about? Miss Joan Gray. Rhyme Nation, No Crime Nation. You know what I think? I know Empress Love the debut, Lenky G. I know Craig Creations the debut, Miss Winsor Monster, Finar, the man with the girls them say a star. Big up yourself in the youth. You understand what I say? Samuel Medley, Miss Arlene Smith, Diaz Isaac, Ben Wen, Manas, Zane, DJ Bad Street. Manas are respect, you know. You understand? Power Connect, Miss Carlene Vidal, Johnny H. Johnny, when you dealt with you, I know Johnny boy the day one time to them, I don't know if he's seen it, but still about. Miss Anika Graham, blessings in the family. You understand what I say? Danny, Miss Terry Simpson, blessings. You understand? Terry C. Scooby Gaza, you know. Unicorn Forever 10, blessings. You understand? Somebody live a fantasy life. Not the wrong still. Big up yourself. Tyrell Williams, Candy Diamond, all of the people them in the building, big up on yourself, you know. If you don't hear the name, I come and see it while me a search. You know what I think, you know? You understand? Marvin Beecham, blessings, you know. Diamond Clark, you know me Diamond, Socks and me wanna be Clarks. Come on, Scott, Lance Crooks. And that's I'm respecting everybody. You know what I think, go Peeps. Wednesday, about 7:30. Get your phone charged. Call in. Beat some people. You understand? Jam One Express Truck in LLC. Jaddy, big up yourself in the youth. You know what I think, you know? Peeps. Them time there. Big up on yourself. Tell some people if they know themselves. You understand? Them feel a pram push thing this. Peeps, big up on yourself. What good? Step with Jah. But the reason why somebody smile over the week now. A pat on the shoulder, a hug. You understand what I say? See, in a word of encouragement. You understand? A smile. Something. When you make people feel better about themselves, you feel better about yourself. You know what I think of? Peeps. What good? Step with Jah. I'm out.
Teach them. Hey, yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.